Doubt was good. West Coast, come on. Street Lords, West Ham, right? Not West Ham. We ain't even standing, man. Not West Ham. All y'all need to do is tell me this.
Yo, what up? This is your boy, That Dude Tank with State to State Hip Hop, and this is What's Hapnin', your hip hop review show. You know, we back from break. Had to take a little break, get some stuff together, whatever. We got some new stuff coming for you, coming up here. But you know what? Let's go on and let's get into it. Let's go. And don't forget to backhand that like button and pimp slap that bell for your boy. So to kick off 2021, we're gonna kick it off with some good news. Cause after that, shitty year last year, we need to kick it off with some good news. And we're gonna kick it off with Compton's own Roddy Ricch. I don't know if you heard. Looks like back on the 14th, a couple days ago, his breakout single, "The Box," which everybody been blasting that joint for a minute. A lot of snubs on that song in regards to some awards, but that's another conversation for another day. But according to the Recording Industry Association of America, The Box has went 8 times platinum. Yeah, 8 times platinum. And with not only, but with 10 million being, the bar to reach diamond status, Roddy Ricch is only 2 million away from The Box going diamond. And according to the list here, there's only 44 other songs that have reached that status. 44. Roddy Ricch been in, he's been where he's been at for the past year and a half, 2 years. Past 2 years. Hey, Roddy, keep your foot on their necks. Salute, sir. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll be talking about The Box win diamond. Now in other news, Benny the Butcher has come out here and put some of y'all so-called street niggas on notice. Let's hear what the Butcher has to say. Butcher coming, nigga.
Niggas will be in the comments running y'all mouth thinking y'all know everything, swearing y'all street niggas. That's rule number 1. A street nigga never speak on shit he don't know nothing about. And y'all niggas think a nigga supposed to post every aspect of his life. Come on, man. Y'all niggas can't be in the streets for real. Stop that.
So what y'all feel about what Benny had to say? I mean, there's a lot of fugazi ass niggas out here, man. But Benny kind of kept that same energy with this latest Griselda soundtrack off their new movie called Conflicted. He's got a track on there called 3:30 to Houston, where he kind of keeps this same kind of energy. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for it. So the Butcher's coming, nigga. But it looks like they Conflicted just dropped back on the 15th on this past Friday. It's Griselda's first film, starring Benny, Westside Gunn. I even think Michael Rappaport's in the motherfucker. I ain't got a chance to check it out yet. Let me know how y'all felt about it if y'all had a chance to, check out the movie or whatever. But sound like Benny want all the smoke. And I don't know too many niggas who won't smoke with any of them Griselda niggas. Not one of them. But on to the next motherfucking topic. Now, I couldn't continue this show without giving, I don't put the right words, but our well wishes to Dr. Dre on behalf of me, That Dude Tank, and State to State Hip Hop. Back on January 6th, he was hospitalized at, I want to believe, Cedars-Sinai with a brain aneurysm. And those things are real scary. I mean, can be fatal. A lot of times don't know where they come from. It's just all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom, brain aneurysm. And a lot of people, if they make it through it, are really never the same. And from what it looks like so far, it looks like Dr. Dre has somebody watching over him. Because, as I say, back on the 6th, he was hospitalized with that brain aneurysm. But he is back home now, which is a good thing. Just recently, he was actually spotted, photographed in the studio with a bunch of cats or whatever talking about Detox 21. What? So this what it took? He had brain aneurysm to get the detox. Now I ain't trying to make fun of somebody condition, but real talk though, it's good to see that he said he's back healthy and he's back in the studio, and we're gonna get some Dr. Dre this year, which would be so dope. Cause I live in the Midwest right now. I'm in St. Louis, but prior to this, I spent a lot of years out on the West Coast. I lived in Las Vegas for a lot of years. So growing up, it was Dre and Snoop. I fucks with Pac, but people ask me who my favorite West Coast artists are, and it's Snoop and Dre in that order. So it's good to see. It's good to see my man's back. Back healthy and back in the studio. Now the doctors still have him on a 24/7 watch and everything, but as I stated earlier, they haven't figured out exactly what led to this aneurysm. Dr. Dre, is 55 years old. Let's not forget that he's in the middle of also a highly contested and heated divorce with his estranged wife Nicole Young, who they've been in court dealing with this for a while, and I wonder how much of that and that stress had to do with his health condition, as being a man who's been through a divorce before. It's not as easy as you think, and mentally, it can do something to you. And I can attest with that, and I can sympathize to that. Now, granted, I didn't, have no major health conditions that came from it, but it does weigh on your body. It does weigh on you physically, mentally, spiritually, especially if it's, highly contested, if it's just not, let's sign here and be done with it type, situation. So prayers from, state to state hip hop. We hate to see this happen to a legend, but as I stated, I'm glad he's okay. And it looks like we gonna get some music. Now, speaking of music, I seen this article, and it was talking about Aaliyah's estate and how things have kind of been jammed up in regards to her music and everything, because if you don't know, a lot of music isn't available for streaming, which should be a crime, to be honest with you. Because I ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear for that one. When I found out, Aaliyah died, that was my Beyonce. When I was younger, that was my Rihanna. But it looks like who's ever controlling her estate, or who's ever controlling her Twitter account, back on Saturday on the 16th, gave an update on how things are going, because people are waiting, as I stated, her albums, One in a Million, that came out back in 96. Aaliyah, the self-titled Aaliyah, came out in 01. And the 02 album, I Care For You, her posthumous, hopefully I said that right, posthumous album that came out after she had passed away. You can't get none of them. They're not available, which, as I stated, should be a crime. So this is what her estate had to stay on her behalf. We hear you and we see you. While we share your sentiments and desire to have Aaliyah's music released, we must acknowledge that these matters are not within our control and unfortunately take time. Our inability to share Aaliyah's music and artistry with the world has been as difficult for us as it has been for all of you. Our priority has been and will continue to be Aaliyah's music. Now, the statement goes on to say, in the meantime, however, we are working diligently to protect what is in our control, Aaliyah's brand, legacy, and intellectual property. In doing so, we will continue to release unique and exciting projects to keep Aaliyah's legacy and light shining. While we understand this may be challenging, we need the support of the fans she loved so dearly until we can resolve all issues in freeing her music. Undoubtedly, we understand how frustration can lead to anger and disappointment. However, we ask all of you for your continued support and love as we aim to achieve these goals for all of you and our baby girl. We appreciate you. I don't know, just reading that makes me sad. Real talk. Because they say I was a fan of Aaliyah. A lot of people my age were fans of Aaliyah. And to see this happening, and to see that there's, bickering, within the estate and everything like this, to the point to where they can't get the music released. I don't know if it has to do with other family members that control of the estate, or if it has to do with the record labels. But whatever it has to do with, y'all need to get that shit taken care of. Because the world is a better place with Aaliyah's music in it. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So, rest in peace, baby girl. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Hopefully, y'all can get this shit straight so I can bump 1 million on my Apple Music. I'm just saying. Do the right thing and free Aaliyah's music. Now, from Aaliyah to this guy. And by this guy, I mean Trump. So, word on the street is Trump going around handing out pardons. And looks like on his last day, he's going to hand out about 100 of them. He's like Oprah on the last day. You get a pardon. No, you get a pardon. No, you get a pardon. Head ass. But only reason why I brought this up is because one of the people on that list to get pardoned is one Dwayne Carter, Lil Wayne. Which I said it when it happened, and I'm gonna say it again, and it seemed about right. Give me your endorsement. I'll pardon you. Because it was just so ironic how all of a sudden, once the shit popped up about, okay, the trial is coming up. Oh, I support Donald Trump. It was right up. Ain't no motherfucking coincidence, my nigga. And if there's one thing we know about Donald Trump is all about the quid pro quo. Yeah, I can do that for you. What you gonna do for me? Oh, you jammed up? A felon? Guns? On an airplane? On a private jet? Publicly endorse me. And I'll pardon you. Oh, man. Now, and Lil Wayne, go ahead and if you can get out, you can get off. I mean, Trump been letting all his homeboys out and shit like that. So, okay, let one of ours out. But, Wayne, did you really have to? You sold your soul? You put on, you put on the proverbial, the black man putting on the dress to get a role type shit. I don't care what the people think. He don't care what we think about him anyway. I mean, just look at the transformation for Lil Wayne. Especially a lot of people my age. I'm 38. Be 39 this year. And growing up when I was in high school, we talk money, hot boys, Lil Wayne, taking over for the 99 and 2000. And look at him now. Just saying. But he picked up these charges originally. There was some federal weapons charges back in December 2019 in Miami. He struck a plea deal with the government last month. He pleaded guilty to illegally possessing a loaded weapon. Still faces up to 10 years if convicted. Because let's say he was already a convicted felon. But yeah, looks like he won't have to spend too much time because the old Don is gonna go ahead and get him out. I heard Kodak Black was trying to get on their list too. Now I don't know how the Don feel about Kodak Black. Why can you call this nigga the Don, man? Yeah, fuck that nigga. That orange dude. But yeah, look like Kodak Black trying to get on their list. I don't know how he feels about him, but it definitely feels like quid pro quo. Definitely feels like quid pro quo. But hey, it is what it is. Enough of that. On to the next fucking topic. Now it's time to check on some new releases here that came out this year so far. You done had Uncle Murder came with the Don't Come Outside Volume 3. About what's it been? About 7 years since Doe B passed, but we got The Last Definition of a Trapper album by Doe B. Bangers. I know a lot of y'all out there rock with Doe B, man. R.I.P. You had the Griselda soundtrack for that movie Conflicted. That came out on the 8th. Bangers on that motherfucker, like I said. Benny was talking kind of saucy on that motherfucker. Last Second Generation Woo with the Heredity. That's actually, I seen my homeboy Hayes listening to Second Generation Woo. I thought I'd give it hey, shit nice. Fucks with that shit. Then you have coming up. Ain't too much coming up here recent, unless you fuck with Lil Skies. He got a couple tracks I fucks with, but Lil Skies with Unbothered. Coda the Friend with Lyrics to Go Volume 2 and Homegrown by Van Jess. But other than that, it's kind of slow so far. It's definitely an opportunity though to pick up on some stuff you probably ain't never heard of and give it a listen. You find some gems that way. You definitely find some gems that way. Now, before I get to our feature track of the day, I can't help but to do some shameless self-promotion for our brand. And by our brand, I mean State to State Hip Hop. And if you're not in tune, I suggest you get in tune because we be throwing all kind of dope-ass battles, ciphers, comedy shows, poetry. It's going down. And by going down, February 13th and February 14th in Lubbock, Texas, we will be throwing Rhyme and Reason 2, the Love Bash at the Culture Lounge. That's 1914 34th Street in Lubbock, Texas. It's BYOB, general admission $15, 2-day pass $25. You can click on the Eventbrite for reserved seating or a table for two. We got tables, bottles, chocolate, all you need for that second night on that Valentine's Day to make it, a little special. And yeah, but I'd say second night. Masks are required. We got limited space, and this event will sell out. Now, as I say, there's 2 days. On the 13th, which is Saturday, 6 p.m. until with DJ Lucy, we got some battles. We got Jay Skills and Sauce, Banks to God versus Jack Diesel, Trey the Hothead versus Blitz, Sonnet versus Big Homie Bone, Corleone and CJ Pimp. We got performances by YNWA Quan and 7K Drip. Now, that's just the first night. The second night, that's for the lovers. Valentine's Day night at the Culture Lounge. Come out, fuck with us with DJ Nate. We got host Sweat Chuckles, hilarious. We're going to have some poetry by Jasmine Shari, Sonnet the Poet. ROTP Chief. We got some songs. We got some melodies by Big Ken and Miss Ashley Love and more. And as I say, this is our second one. If you missed the first one, yo bad. Don't miss the second one. So if you're in the West Texas, or Lubbock area, slide on us. As I say, if you don't, come get the 2-day pass. Come for the first night. Or you can come for the second night. Get 2-day pass. Come fuck with us for both nights. But we going to be there. And it ain't going to be the last time we there. As I say, it's state to state hip hop. We coming. Yeah, it's about that time. It's the time of the day for the What's Happening featured track of the day. This track by the homegirl, Lupe Vargas, aka Boss Lady Lupe. The song is You Mad? I don't know, is you? Is you mad? I don't know. Let's listen to the song and see if you find out. Let me go ahead and spark up this fire. Y'all enjoy.
Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. It's your boy Hazy P, one of STL's finest. But I'm here to introduce another one of STL's finest. One of the dopest women you gonna hear, period. From out the city, around the world. Let them know something, sis.
Yeah, I done had so many two-faced motherfuckers switch it up, can't keep it real. I done had so many niggas cap their feelings about me, man, I'm straight for real. Steady talking down on me like they above me, bout to level out the field. Bitches wanna offer tough as ultimatums, bitches catching all the deals. Catch a wound that won't never heal, heat you up like you caught a chill. Know I'm ready for the hate and all the trash, screw these hoes like a fucking drill. Run my name like a fucking mile, split tissue like a fucking smile. Hated on me, now your eyes buck, cause I left my haters in a fucking pile. Yeah, I turned up like this and now these bitches mad. They hate I'm coming for the shit I never had. These bitches in their feelings, I stay in my bag. Realest one, don't give no fucks, blow the swishers in my cup. I turned up like this and now these bitches mad. They hate I'm coming for the shit I never had. These bitches in their feelings, I stay in my bag. Realest one, don't give no fucks, blow the swishers in my cup. Hating hoes won't last, sip success right out the glass. Watch me high step in these Louis while these hoes fall on they ass. They got $1 million dreams but got about 50 in they bag. Then they keep seeing me winning, I see why these bitches mad. Move no hands but make it clap. You gon' cry, they in my lap, cause the males gon' need consoling. Lupe's pretty good for that. Look for what I bring it back. Move you mountains off the map. Use a liability to me, you gotta go no cap. I turned up like this and now these bitches mad. They hate I'm coming for the shit I never had. These bitches in their feelings, I stay in my bag. Realest one, don't give no fucks, blow the swishers in my cup. I turned up like this and now these bitches mad. They hate I'm coming for the shit I never had. These bitches in their feelings, I stay in my bag. Realest one, don't give no fucks, blow the swishers in my cup.